Invitations open. Hi, Jane. Welcome, everybody, to Inspirational Thursday with moi, Sandra. Hi, Carol. So tonight I'm going to make a couple Mother's Day cards, and I'm going to do a layout using this really interesting paper by Crate Paper. It's called Gingham Garden. I've never even seen this before, and Liz gave it to me to use for tonight, and I'm like, man, this is really nice paper. So this sheet was a cut apart sheet. So it had some of these things. It had a row of tags, some of these on there, some different 3x4s and 4x4s and 2x4s. And then the other side has this nice stripe on it. And then I got a sheet of this one, which is really pretty with the butterflies, different colors. And this side's a nice soft pink with a bunch of dots all over it. Hey, Lori. And this side's kind of gardeny looking and with a nice blue on this side. So I thought I would make a layout first since I have it laid out. Can everyone see okay? Sean, can you turn that other light on for me? I feel like there's a shadow. I feel like there's a shadow. There's some little 2x2s that were in that cut apart sheet too. So I just got a plain old piece of taupe cardstock. It's 12 by 12. Thank you. That's better. Oh, I'm out of my temporary adhesive. So I'm going to do just a one-page layout, or one-page layout with a one picture. It's a 5x7 picture. Hi, Suzanne. So, I cut 2 strips of that beautiful butterfly paper. I'm going to have to get more of this paper. It's so pretty. And again, it's the Crate Paper. I'd never even heard of that company. And it's Gingham Garden. And so I cut 2 2-inch strips, and I'm just going to cut them into banners. Yeah, so I think this one I'm just going to cut. And when I make a banner, I just eyeball it, but you can definitely measure it. You can cut up from the bottom and then cut over. So this one I'm going to cut the blue guys off. And then I think I'm going to cut one with the green here. And I'll leave the blue guys on. There we go. Kind of like so. All right. Glue those down. Hey, Kim. Yes, butterflies go with everything. And this is such a pretty paper. So, like so. So I think I'm finally recovered from Scrap Fest. I tell you, that was the most work I've done in years. That was a lot of work. I appreciate everything that Class Act does when they get ready for those kind of events. because I only helped them for 3 days. I couldn't even imagine having to prep way before that. Okay, I'm going to put my picture kind of in the middle. Hi, Linda. And I think I'll pop, see, this is one of the cut aparts, and I thought it would be good for writing on, so I'm not going to pop that up for journaling on. And this would be a good page too if you have a picture of you and your mom, or you could have a picture of you and your kids. So I'm going to lay this one flat because I want to journal on it. It's going to be a pretty simple, whoops, pretty simple. I want some of my banner to show though. I don't want it to go on the picture. Okay, that'll work. And then, like I said, these tags, they were row on that paper as well. So you get that, like in that cut apart paper, you get a little bit of everything. I'm going to cut these tags, and I selected these 3. I think there was 5 altogether. I like this one. It says counting my blessings. So I thought it would be good if I had a picture of our family on there. Oh, great, Jane. I'm glad you liked the make and takes. Yeah, they were really, like, I believe Carol and Diane came up with those make and takes. I just showed people how to do them, and Richard and I were spotting each other. Was good. Okay, so these I'm going to pop up. And Diane's make and takes are just like, whoa. They took a little longer than the ones I was doing. They were great. And the time went by so fast. Like, it's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of, oh, I should have not put one over there yet. I don't want to put any on here because when I get this back and put a picture on it, I want to be able to pull that off. Oh, cool, Lori. That's great. I also had a new great niece. Was born on the same day as my son's birthday, my youngest son's birthday, March 27th. They called her Remy. I think that's from a movie that Phoebe was on, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the name of the movie though. Okay, I like that. So for these little things, instead of putting string in, I'm going to put some of these self-adhesive pearls on. And I believe we were selling them at Scrap Fest, so I believe they're in our store as well. I forgot to check before I went live, but they've got to be there. We were selling them. They're only they're less than $2, so, and you get like 60 pieces. I'm going to put some pearls on here. Great way if you're lazy like me, you can just stick pearls on there and it looks like they should be there. Rather than punching a hole and putting twine through. And I thought these would be good for journaling too. Hey, Mark. For putting little journals on or little pictures. Put little pictures on there too. All right, I'll leave that out. Okay, then these cutouts were from the cut apart sheet too. I'm just going to cut the little birdie out. You guys get to watch me fussy cut. My favorite thing. I didn't realize at Scrap Fest that the cropping side was Disney themed. I could have worn my Cinderella dress. Probably don't fit it anymore, but I could have tried to wear it. And my crown. There were some great costumes. There was one person I saw that came out to the marketplace dressed as a lion, and I thought it was the lion from The Wizard of Oz. And I'm like, how is The Wizard of Oz Disney? And I'm like, no, that's probably Simba. Like, oops, probably Simba. I didn't even know, Mark. I didn't even know. Would not have been funny. And I'm just going to put this right over top of these words here on here because I don't really care for the words there. There we go. All right. And then I also have these fun butterflies, paper butterflies. Oh, one fell apart here. Oh. By Little Birdie. They're handmade butterflies. They're like $3.79, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. That's a weird number, but yeah, you get 11 of them, and they're already self-adhesive. They have pop dot on them. I'm just going to stick a little guy here. Maybe I'll put one over here somewhere. It's kind of blanky here. Maybe one up there. Got them, why not? There. Simple yet really pretty, I think. You can do some journaling there. You can put more journaling in if you want. Look. All right, so that's the layout. So the focus tonight, of course, is on the gingham garden crepe paper and then these cute little butterflies. They're so cute. Okay, so next up, pardon my reach, make a card. So I've cut out everything, so you don't have to watch me do that. So my card base, and this is Nina 100-pound cardstock. Great for card bases. Okay, so then I took a piece of blue, I don't even remember the name of it, blue cardstock, and I embossed it with the Spellbinders Beautiful Butterflies embossing folder. And I think we're sold out, so if you want one, just send us an email at classact.ca, I think. Classact. I can't remember our email address. Oh my god, that's awful. Send us an email and ask for it. But like the detail is like crazy. And we used it in one of our make and takes too. I think you can see that detail on there. It's just, it's a 3D folder and it's gorgeous. So I thought I would try taking some stencil butter and just rubbing it along some of the butterflies and maybe some of the flowers. So I'm just going to put a bit right on my mat so that I don't get my finger oils in the stencil butter. So I'm just going to use my finger. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little bit on because I just want to go lightly. And I just want to go lightly over top of the raised stuff, if I can get it, keep it there. Had a little bit too much on my finger. No, maybe not. Just to kind of give it some more color. Now we'll be covering it, of course, with paper, but some of it you'll be able to see. That guy. Let's get this one sticking out here. The guy over here. This one. It's hard to go light when you got chubby fingers. Okay. A little bit of this guy here. Looks kind of messy, but oh well. It's not bad. Oh, thanks, Linda. ClassActStamps@rogers.com. I know the website, classact.ca. Who have they got working for her anyway? Anyway, that's kind of makes it a little shinier and puts a little color on it. I don't know. I put too much stencil butter down. Waste. Oh well. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to attach this to my base. Okay. Okay. So I just cut it to 4 1/8 by 5 1/4, I think. Give it a little bit of white border. Then this is one of the other tags that was on that cut apart sheet. I'm just going to put it like this to cover it up. To just have it peeking out, because I don't want those words there. But it gives it some color on either side. And I'm going to put that right there. I think I need tape. So okay, so then I cut out a happy with some dies I have. think I'll pop those up. Pop that up. I don't really care for that stencil butter on there. I made a mess of it. Oh well. It'll be alright. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And then I also have this little Mother's Day that I stamped and cut out from an old stamp set that I have that's super tiny. Just going to put that there. Okay. Then instead of pearls, I'm going to use some bling. This is Jumana bling we sell. I believe they're $4.99 for a pack, and you get all different sizes in there. Whoops. Which is awesome. Take my jewel picker. I think I'll use a big one. I'm going to put one over here. This big one. And I'll just put a few. Okay. No, these are stuck together. What the heck? Ah, okay. That will stay stuck together. Give it a little bling. Mom needs some bling. Oh, that was pretty simple. You can see that okay? Shiny and blingy. All right. Well, thanks, Lori. Yeah, they are. They're like a nice muted color. Okay, so there's that one, and then I have one more card I want to make with you guys. Stepped it up a little bit. You guys don't want to see me making plain old boring cards. Okay, so I have this piece that's 11 by 5.5, and I scored it on each end. So I scored it at 1 1/4 and 3 3/8, and I flipped it over, scored it at 1 1/4 and 3 3/8. And so then I'm going to fold it like this, and it's I think it's called a double gatefold card or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to score that one that way, and I'm going to score this one back this way. So it's like a little V. Thanks, Mark. This side will go in this way and back. So then when you close it, it looks like that. Okay? Really gotta score my score lines. Only to pop up. Okay. So then from the butterfly paper, I cut 2 strips, and I also cut 2 strips that are 5 1/4 by 1, and the cream colored are 5 3/8 by 1 1/8, and they're going to go right there. So I'll put those on, attach those, and I used some pink ones and some blue ones, kind of mix it up. The scores were 1 1/4 and 3 3/8 on one end, and then you flip it and you do the same on the other end. So put it in this way and score it 1 1/4, 3 3/8. Flip it, 1 1/4, 3 3/8. Hi, Bella. If you miss anything, Marg, I can give you, I'll bring my paper out on Saturday and I can give them to you. Okay, so then I'm going to put them on this, on the front part of my card here. Did you get the store all set up, Bella? Back to normal? Because we basically took everything from the store. Liz said if you'd look at it, it would have looked like we just up and left in the middle of the night. Okay, so those are going to go there. So then these pieces are going to go here. And this is the side of the floral, that nice blue side with that brocade on there. Put that right side up. So these pieces, the cream pieces, are 5 3/8 by 1 7/8. And then the DSP is 5 3/8 by 1 7/8. Yes. And the DSP is 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. Okay. No problem, Mark. I'll put it in my purse when I'm finished tonight. Otherwise, I will forget. Okay. Butterflies look like they're upside down, but yet they're not. Because if I turn them around, then those other guys will be upside down. Okay, so then we're going to put this on right on the inside here. Oh, it's such a pretty color. Blue's my favorite color. It's just like, I don't think there's a blue I don't like. I'm going to put this on this side. Ta-da! It's so pretty. Okay, now we're going to make a belly band for it. So I cut a piece of cardstock. It is 11 by 1 inch. And so I'm just going to put this here like this. And I'm going to wrap it around, but I don't want to wrap too tight so that I can't get it off. So I'll just put one side like so. And then I'll just gently put this one on. Like so. And this time I'll use tape for these. Well, thanks, Lori. Yeah, I thought I would step it up a little. Show you something different. If anyone else wants the measurements, I can always just post them online on our Facebook page. There, okay. I probably should have moved that over. Oh no, that'll be okay. So then I cut a piece of designer paper that is 11 by 7/8, and I should have attached it first. No. That's okay. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to wrap it around, but I want to make sure, I may have to cut some off because I want to make sure I get it in the middle so that I can cover the connection. Scissors. Okay. Now normally I would have attached this designer paper to the cardstock, but I find when you wrap it around, it doesn't always bend nicely. It's sometimes the designer paper will come off. So well, I guess that doesn't matter if it's down there. So that's why I didn't do that. You can attach it if you like and then see what happens, but sometimes it doesn't play nice for me. Okay, Lori. Sounds good. Okay. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love when something comes together. See it in your brain and it actually comes together. Okay. So I have this is one of the 4x4s that was also in that cut apart sheet. And I had cut it out with a fancy square die that I have, but that's too big. So I think what I'm going to do, I think that's too big. I'm going to just cut the butterfly out. I could cut it with a smaller square, I suppose. No, I'll just cut the butterfly out. I think it'll pop up more if I cut the butterfly out. Too late now. I'm doing it. Thanks, you guys. Oh, I should have put a little butterfly on my other card. I'll have to do that. Use up my little butterflies. Okay. Not the prettiest fussy cutting, but it'll do. And I think I forgot to cut a sentiment out for this card. Silly. Okay, I'm just going to put a pop dot on. Going to go like so. And then I'm going to put a sentiment this way, just a little. If I had one. I wonder if maybe this will be cute enough. Maybe that'll work. Well, that'll work. So then you can just take your band off. Oh, and then put it back on. Watch me put it back on. There we go. See, I made it just a smidge too tight. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, let's put one on this guy. My little beads keep falling off. I'm going to have to glue them on again. Put one here. There we go. Lovely. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, I was like trying to put it on my layout, and I'm like, it kind of gets lost in the layout, and then I'm like, oh, it's way too big for here. But yeah, that looks really cool. I could kind of, where's my kind of massage the wings to make it, give it some, oh, what do I call it? Dimension? There we go. There. Whoa, nice. So you don't even need to put a sentiment on that if you didn't want to. You could put it on the inside. Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad you liked those. And then my little plain old boring. Actually, I like it. It's pretty nice. I may put some more butterflies on. But that's it for tonight. That went faster than I thought it would, which is good. So thank you for joining me. For anything that you see tonight that you may be interested in, if you go to classact.ca, go to Shop Now and Inspirational Thursday, and almost everything I've used should be there. I forgot to tell Liz I was using the these things, so they may not be hooked attached to my Thursday live, but you can always find them in the store. That's no problem. All right, so thank you everyone for joining me tonight, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and until next time, happy crafting.